Okay.
But I think I got to, but actually the government closed this
Yes.
this shop.
Yeah. The government has closed all the barber shops.
Yeah, but I just know this thing, this news.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's a new thing, right? So hopefully we'll be able to get our haircut soon, I hope. Right? But even that topic, I think that can sometimes be interesting. I think you guys are lucky because Singapore, I think a lot of the hairdresser, right? Sometimes we call it a barber shop or a hairdresser. Yeah, like that, right? Those people, they help cut your hair. Go to the barber shop, or I think women, they sometimes say go to the salon. Salon, the barber shop, the hairdresser, right? So there's different names we use. Let me try to find a barber shop. This is a barber shop. If I can find a good picture, images. So I think you've been here before. Yeah, look at these guys. They're in a barber shop.
Oh yeah, next time we can see barber shop.
Yeah, barber
shop.
Yeah, place to get your hair cut, right? Yeah, get your hair cut, right? Your hair. And I always get confused with haircut. Yeah, get your hair cut. Yeah. I think it works like that. Yeah, haircut. Yeah, but so Yukiko, we're talking about haircuts.
Get your hair cut and cut your hair is same meaning.
Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for right now, actually, because I'm like, because when you say the word, it sounds the exact same, right? But I'll double check how to write it correctly. Get a haircut. Because we do have like some if you have haircut versus my hair was haircut, right? But I think we just say get a haircut. Looks okay.
Sometimes I say I have my hair cutted.
Got my hair.
Got my hair.
Maybe this one got my hair cut. Yeah, got my hair cut. I think it works like that, right? Good haircut, cut your hair, get my hair cut, right? So we do use this phrase, right? So I'll show you guys this one, right? So like if I got my nails done, got my hair cut, right?
Yeah.
Got my, I don't know what happened. Got my car repaired, right? Or maybe got my phone repaired, right?
Yeah.
So we do use this pattern, right? Got. We use this when someone helps us, right? I cannot cut my own hair, so I get my hair cut, right? Get my nails done, get my hair cut, right?
Yeah. Okay. Next time I will get my hair cut.
Yeah, you can. You're gonna really, right?
No, actually they will open the shop May 12th May on 12th May.
Oh, 12th May. Okay, so you have to wait, right?
Yeah, I will wait, but very hot because long hair.
Yeah, right. So that's why I'm kind of happy I got my haircut already, right? Yeah, because it does get very warm. It gets too hot, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because the weather is too hot. So the hair long become long. You're hot.
Right. So yeah, it does get quite uncomfortable. But I guess for women, like you're used to a lot of hair, right?
A woman is different.
Yeah.
Woman is different.
Yeah.
So how can we say if I don't want to cut my hair, I just want to my hair become longer? Or how can I say that? What's that? What I'm doing
I think you
now.
can. I think you can get a. I think we say trim. So I'm actually I'm not the. Yeah. So like here I have a picture of salon.
Have your hair long.
Yeah.
Longer.
Same idea, right? So yeah, if you get a trim, right? So usually it is a trim is just get a little cut, right? To get a trim, this guy. So trim is they'll just shorten it a bit, right? Get a trim. What for women? You can also get a perm. You can get your hair dyed, right? You can get. You guys, I think maybe
my hair longer.
Oh, get hair extensions. You could get hair extensions.
Hair extension. I mean,
hair extensions.
I
your
just
hair
want.
Longer.
Yes, I don't want to do anything for my hair. I just want to my hair become longer. What's that? I didn't go to barber shop. I didn't do. I don't want to
like this.
My hair cut. Yes, I'm going to let my hair. Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah. So you let your hair grow. So some people will trim their hair, or even men. Like I think Mike, you have a buzz cut. I think it's a buzz cut. A buzz cut is very short.
Buzz cut.
It's called a buzz cut, right? So yeah, I think women usually don't like to have a full buzz cut, or you look like a baseball player.
It's too short.
Too short?
Very short.
Very short. Very short.
Very short. Yes, too short.
Too short? Yeah, I think
what's that? Looks handsome.
Oh, you think handsome? Yeah, well, I mean, this is a very handsome man, right? You know him.
Yes, the celebrity.
Yeah, right. A celebrity.
Very famous. What's his name?
Yeah, his name.
Brad Pitt.
What? Oh,
I don't know his English name,
you remember.
but I know his Chinese name.
Yeah, the Chinese name is the same idea. It's called Brad.
Peter. Yes.
Yeah, Brad Pitt. So Brad Pitt, yeah, he's very, very, very famous, of course, for being handsome. He's a very famous, handsome actor, right? Brad Pitt. Yeah. So some people have a buzz cut. It's very short, very short hair, right?
Like me, I have a
buzz cut. Yeah, I think you have a buzz cut, right? Yeah, I think Mike has a buzz cut. His hair. There it is.
I have a buzz cat.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have a buzz cut, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, very short. Very short.
Buzz cut is enough.
Yeah, good. Buzz cut. Yeah, it's just it's a hairstyle, right? I'll try to remember my styles. Like even this one up here, you see? This is called a fade. Does that look cool?
Fade.
A fade.
Fade.
So fade because, right, you see goes from short to longer, right? You see how his hair, I'll look for some fade, right? He will start like this guy, very short, almost bald, and then whoop, grow. So there's a fade. We can also do, I'll do men's hair. Well, actually, that one says not. Oh, there's buzz cut. Let me do long hair men. You like the long hair for men?
Wow.
It looks good.
Yeah. Hairs is long hair.
Yeah, some men have long hair, right? Yeah, like, you know this guy. You know him?
No.
No, you don't know him?
Actress,
Oh,
famous actress.
he's a famous actor, right?
Actor.
Remember, we have actor and actress, right?
Oh, yeah, actor is a man. Oh.
Yeah, actor, man, right? Actress, woman, right? So he's an actor. I know his hair is very long, but he is an actor, right? Yeah, he's an actor. So, yeah, I think people still like him. He actually has long, I think it's curly, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I always know wavy, maybe wavy hair. I always get confused with curly, and wavy.
Wavy and curly is similar.
They're very close. So if I'll even do this curly versus wavy hair. They're pretty much the same, but there's a slight difference, right? There's a subtle difference if maybe I find a woman. Yeah, right. There's
the middle
kind of
is
like this.
wavy,
Yeah,
and
or these
right
women.
is
Yeah.
curly.
Yeah, if I find maybe this picture, I'll try to find.
Yeah, in the middle is curly.
Yeah, good. Right. So if I have this picture, yeah, so we have straight, and then the right side would be curly, right? So they're a bit different. Curly is usually more tight curls, right? So we have straight, wavy, curly, right? How about your hair? Is it usually straight, or, well, I guess, again, not Mike, maybe for Ping and Yukiko. Your hair?
I think my hair is not straight, but is not curly. I don't know. But they are not regular wave. So I don't know what's that.
Yeah, maybe your hair. What does your hair? Yeah, I think. Well, I've heard some people have wavy, right? Your hair like this. But I think a lot of my students do have. They have straight hair, not curly, right? If your hair is like a line, straight, right? And then if we have a wave, right? Like the ocean. Here's my ocean, right? Like a wave, right? That would be our wavy.
Wavy.
And curly, right? Is a little bit tighter curls.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it looks like messy because they are not what's that? They are not regularly wave, so it looks like very messy.
So you think it looks a little messy?
It looks yes, a little messy because I didn't go to barber shop to perm. So, but if you perm your hair, it looks like more beautiful.
Yeah. So I think women often will get a perm, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Perm, right? That will be, you have to use. You will make your hair curly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get a perm. Right. Have you gotten a perm before?
I got perm before. Make my hair become a wave, not very clear, not very curly.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. If you have a
after 1 year,
permed hair.
1 year or 2 years, they become like before.
Yeah. Because even some people actually use a hair straightener. So they don't want their hair to be curly. They make it straight.
Straight by yourself?
Yeah, they can straighten. My mother used to use hair curlers. Maybe you've seen these before. Like you put them. Oh, here. You put them in your hair.
Oh.
Have you seen this before? Right?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. So if I did that one, if I do hair curlers, hair straightener, right? Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to change your hair. Even you used the word messy, right? If I type in messy hair, whoops, here, no. Yeah, oh, there it is, messy.
Yes, in the morning you got up and you.
Yeah, is your hair, is your hair messy? Yeah, maybe when you wake up, right? But I think sometimes for boys, right? Sometimes they like to have the messy hair.
Yeah. Looks very Carol. Or
younger.
Looks
young.
Like younger.
Right?
Younger and informal, not very formal, but just a Carol.
Very casual.
Casual. Yes, casual.
Casual. Yeah.
Like freedom. Freedom.
They like hair freedom, right?
Mental freedom.
Yeah. Or phrase we can use is for these. Sometimes you say you have a bad hair day.
Yeah.
I'm having a bad hair day.
Oh, what's that mean? Bad hair day?
Let me see if I find it. Right? So it says a day in which everything seems to go wrong, but right?
Maybe you're feeling upset?
I'll show you a picture of bad hair day. It's just like you're having a bad day, but also because your hair is, maybe a funny one with cats. Oh, maybe there's Trump. He's having a bad hair day.
Yeah.
My friend Trump, right? Sometimes very, very funny, right? Yes. So I'll do he's having a bad hair day.
Means just mean his hair is messy, or have another meaning.
Good. Usually like this, I'm having a bad day and I can't get my hair to look good. Has that happened to you before? You just, yeah, I can't find a good picture. They just have funny pictures of cats. Yeah. All of these funny pictures of cats. Yeah, it's okay. Funny pictures of cats.
Yeah, Mark, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yesterday I reviewed my homework and I found I found a sentence.
Okay.
The sentence is, if people have a lot of things, they want more, and you have to change the pattern. So I wrote, the more things people have, the more things they want to get.
Yeah, good. The more people, the more things people have, the more they want.
So
good.
My question is, I write, the more things people have, the more things they want. So I want to ask, the second things can. I mean,
so
I don't write the things twice.
Yeah, correct. So like in English, we don't want to say the same thing twice.
Okay.
So yeah, even the more you have, the more you want, right? You can even make it even simpler. If you don't care about things, the more you have, the more you want.
So
this is a famous idea. Very famous
saying,
the
first sentence, I just can use things one time, and the second part, I don't use things again.
Yeah, you don't, like this one, no things at all. The first one, you don't have to repeat, right?
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So, but I love this idea though. Like there's a book in English called "If You Give a Mouse a Cookie." Do you know this story?
And guys, if you give a mouse a cookie, they want to get more.
Good. If you give a mouse a cookie, right, it will want, what do you need if you have a cookie?
It will want more.
Yeah.
It will want a couple of cookie.
Well, yeah, maybe. Well, you can say it will want another one. Or this book, it says if you give a mouse a cookie, it will want some milk.
Okay.
So this is a children's book, right? So, and then if you give a mouse some milk, what? It will want.
If you give a mouse some milk, it
cheese?
will want a cookie.
Another cookie.
Huh?
Cheese? Cheese they want.
Oh, it want
Yeah.
it will want
I don't know.
some cheese.
Oh, some what?
Cheese.
Cheese?
Potato chips.
Potato?
Or like you said, chips.
What's that?
Cheese.
Sorry, cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese. Maybe some cheese, right? It's okay. Maybe in the future I'll try to find the story, but you can even listen to this at home. It's such a famous story. It's easy to find on YouTube also, right? If you give a mouse a cookie. Very cute, and it's good to practice some of these phrases. But yeah, I think for Ping, you learned this in upper, right? You're in the upper class?
Yeah, I finished upper class last term, and I'm studying advanced class now. Yeah,
you're studying the advanced class, right?
Yeah, but I reviewed some homework now.
Yes. Okay. So I'll put the cookies away for now. Again, I'll save this for later, but I'll give you a couple more examples of this one if you want to review, right? And for Yukiko, this English is much more difficult, but just do your best.
Okay.
Right? This is a way to compare, right? So usually we have two different ways. So if I say, right, the more you study, the more you eat, the taller you are, right? So we're using a compare word, right? And then we have to think what happens. Okay. If you study more, what will happen, right? Any idea?
The more you study,
the more you get.
The more, good. The more you'll get what? You'll get what?
The more knowledge you get.
Okay. You could do it like this. You could say the more you study, the more you'll learn, or you could do the more you study, the better your English will get. Something like that, right?
Yeah.
Or the more question you have, the more knowledges you don't know.
the more vocabulary you will learn.
Maybe more confused you will be.
Yes.
Or again, same thing. You can do so many, right? Maybe I'll organize this a little better. I could say the more you study, the better your English will get. The more you study, the more confused you will be. I hope this is not true. I hope you're not more confused. But the more you study, right? Yeah. The more vocabulary you'll know, right?
No. Okay.
Yeah. So things like that. Or funny one, easy one, right? If I, maybe for Yukiko, if I do the more you eat, what happens?
I will fat.
Yeah, good. The fatter you get. So this one's sad story. This is sad story, right? Yeah, maybe I'll do this. The more you exercise.
Yeah.
What happens if you exercise?
The more you exercise, the more slim you will get.
Oh, the more you exercise, the let's see, the more you exercise, the slimmer.
Slimmer. Oh, the slimmer you will
The more you exercise, the slimmer. Yeah, you could use. I think that works. The more you exercise, the slimmer you'll be. Because again, the idea here is we're using this to compare what will happen, right? We're always comparing what will happen. So here, if I have the more things you have more, you want more, right? Or this one, study more, learn more, right? Study more English, more confused, more vocabulary.
Yeah,
Eat
so
more, get fatter.
I want to ask the more you eat, the fatter you get. Can I say the fatter you will be?
The fatter you'll be. Yeah, you'll. Let's see.
Right?
So for that one, let me see. The more you eat, the fatter you'll be.
Sentence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fat. I think you can be fat too. The fatter you'll be. The more you eat, the fatter you'll be. Yeah. You just want to show, right? I only eat a little bit, not very fat. But I eat very fat, right?
Okay. So can I? So I can use future simple or present simple in the second part, right?
So yeah, all of these I'm using will about the future, but you don't have to use will, right?
Yeah.
Like here I say the taller you are, the better you. Oh no, maybe it's not taller you are. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have to be will, right? So let me see if I can think of another example.
So okay. The weather.
Oh, maybe the weather.
Hotter. Yeah. The hotter the weather is, it's a right sentence. It's another sentence I wrote.
Oh yeah, the hotter the weather,
the more water you need to drink.
Oh, let's see, right? The hotter the weather. Yeah, the hotter the weather, let's see, the more water you'll need to drink. Yeah.
You need to drink.
But I still use the will, but it's okay. You'll need to drink. I guess I like to use the hotter the water you need to drink. Yeah. Yeah, the grammar is okay. The grammar is okay because we're using the comparative. The comparative.
Yes, I write the hotter the weather is, the more water you need to drink. I didn't use you will need to drink.
Oh, the more, okay. So yeah, if that one's always true. Yeah. The hotter the weather, the more water you need to drink. Yeah. If you're using it like almost like a fact. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after the weather, I don't use to write is, because I write is behind the weather. The hotter the weather.
Yeah. So
I don't use write is here.
Yes.
Or is. Oh.
Is. The hotter the weather is.
The hotter the weather. The hotter the weather. I don't think you need to use the is. This is maybe I can try to find it in our book. This is from I know you learned this in upper.
Yes.
You learned this in upper.
English file upper.
English file. What do you know the chapter? What chapter you used?
1B. 1B.
Ah, 1B.
I think it's workbook.
It is in the workbook, yeah.
Yes, it's workbook.
The omit the word.
Yeah, because English file does do a very good job of showing the pattern. Yeah. It's one of your little grammars, right?
Yeah. Mini grammar is the comparatives.
Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah. So I found the example from the book. Yes.
Here.
Okay, that's good. Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
You found that?
Yeah. the sooner we'll leave. Yeah, they're always using the plus comparative, right? So that's the pattern they're using, right? The, and then our comparative, right? And then the, and our comparative, right? Yeah, but no is, right? Yeah. So, or let's see, the hotter the weather. At least, yeah, because maybe the weather one, I guess, is a little bit tricky, but if you're speaking, this is perfect, right? Definitely okay if you're speaking, right? The hotter the weather. Boom.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
but you know, I wonder the first
Yeah.
part of the sentence we don't have a verb. You know, the hotter the weather.
Yeah.
Where is verb? And the more water you need to drink, and you need to
true,
drink.
Right?
Need to drink is verb, but the first part we don't have a verb. It's right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See the.
So that's why I write the hotter the weather is.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Because even this one, they would still say the more interesting the book. Yeah. So I would say that if you're taking a test, right? Yeah. You study more. It's safer to put the is at the end, right? The hotter the weather is, the more you need to drink. So yeah, I think that's my recommendation, right? When you're just speaking, when you're only talking to a friend, it doesn't really matter. But when you're taking a test, like in the book, it says in the book, this one, it says the more interesting the book is, right? The more slowly I read. Okay, that's the example in the teacher book. So, right? But I would often say the more interesting the book, the more slowly I read. So, but the teacher book says this is the best.
Okay.
Yeah, I would still recommend, right? If you for your English test.
Okay, I got it. I think both are right, but the first one is more formal.
More correct. Yeah.
More correct. Yeah. More formal, and you can use in your English test. Okay.
Yeah, but I think spoken English, I keep it nice and easy. Right?
Okay.
I keep it nice and simple, but yeah, it looks like the book teaches you specifically this way, right? Yeah. Yeah, because you just do the subject verb, right? The plus comparative plus subject plus our verb, right? Right? The taller he is, right? The better he will play basketball. Right? So it's like that. So, right? That style. And again, for normal English, I don't use this very often. I don't use this grammar very often, but it is something you'll sometimes see, right? Yeah.
So how can I say in spoken English? I mean, if I want to express same meaning, so how can I use the taller he is, the better he will play basketball? I just say.
If I was talking to my friend, I'd be like, "What?" Yeah, I'd be like, "Wow, he's a giant," no, or like he's so tall, right? 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 I would do a prediction like this. Right?
Okay. Just in this way, you can express your opinions.
Because whenever you're doing the comparatives, right? Again, you're just showing a relationship. But for something like basketball, with this style, I would probably just do a prediction, right? My normal English, I usually just do a prediction, right? Right? Even this one, like famous one, I already did the more you study, right? Remember this one? The more you study, the more you learn, right? And I did that one, you don't have to use the will, right? The more you study, the more you learn. It's because it's a fact, we think it's truth, right?
Okay.
Or always true, right? Fact, or you think it's always true. You can use this present simple. The more you learn, the more you study, the more you learn, right? So that's fine. Yeah, you can use that style. But if you want to do easy version, right? If I study more, I'll learn more, right?
Okay.
Right? Or if you want to say it's always true, if I study more, I learn more, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I often prefer conditionals, right? You guys remember the conditionals, right?
If
Yeah,
sentence.
good. The if sentences. If we have if da da da, right? We have if, right? All of those I think are more common, right? And even I think Yukiko, you've also learned, maybe I've seen this before, the will, the would, right? And the top one is no, the present simple, right? Present simple. Mike, we learned this a long time ago in your class, actually.
Oh.
The zero.
Oh yeah, zero condition. First.
Yeah.
Second, third.
Second, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, and third, right?
Third.
And upper advanced. Yeah.
Yeah, and the mixed.
Yeah, right. Now mixed conditionals are also very confusing, right? Yeah. So all of these ones are, I think, a little more common than the. But still, with your teacher, it's good to practice that, right? Good to practice that one, the 1B, the. Yeah. Or Mike, are you an intermediate now or upper? Did you do inter?
Actually, I
take a break.
I'm never finished in the media class because the weathers.
Oh, you didn't finish. Yeah, didn't finish.
Yeah, so I'm still in the media.
Ah, okay.
But
so,
when
yeah.
Yeah, well, actually the class maybe I passed the exam.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, they emailed me and told me I can try up.
Oh, you can try. Oh, you can try upper.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah. So even this, like, actually, I'll do a quick review of this for you guys. That if I study more, I learn more. Right. If we look at this one, that one's up here. That's the zero, right? If I study more, I learn more. Right. Okay.
It's true.
Yeah. So this one we think is like very, very certain, always true, right? If it's always true, right, we can use that zero, right? If what is it? If it rains, I get wet. If it is very hot, I sweat. Right?
Yeah.
This happens every time, always true, right?
Yeah, sure.
Right? If I go to Japan, I eat sushi, right? Right? Every time I go to Japan, it's a rule, it's a law, right? You cannot change it. It's always true for me, right? Okay. And that's different than the first, right? Right? The first we always talk about as that possible future, right? The possible future situation. Okay. So this one, maybe it will happen, maybe not, right? Just possible. You guys can even think this week. Do you have anything you're going to do this week?
Cut my hair.
Oh, okay. If maybe, yeah, if I'm allowed, right?
If I'm allowed.
Yeah, if I'm allowed, right? We can even do like this. If I'm allowed, I will get a haircut. Right? Yeah, if I'm allowed, I'll get a haircut. Or I always do this one. If I have free time, what will you do? I'll, right? Anything tonight? Maybe, yeah, maybe Yukiko tonight. What will you do tonight? If you have free time, no cooking, no study.
I will
drink.
I'll drink.
drink.
I'll drink what? What will you drink?
beer.
Alcohol.
I'll drink beer.
Yes.
I'll drink.
Beer.
Yeah, maybe I'll get my. I like these cute. I have these cute little pictures, right?
Yes.
Alcohol. Yeah, alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol is also okay. Whiskey. There's whiskey. I'll drink alcohol. Good. Right? So that's our possible future. And then my favorite, I actually taught this one today. The second, our imaginary. Right? Our imaginary future. Okay? If I could get a haircut today, I would.
I would
Right?
feel better.
Yeah. If I could go to the mall, I would buy a new, I don't know, what would I buy? New shirts?
Shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New shoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
If I were a bird, I would fly.
If I were a bird, good. I would
yeah.
fly. Yeah, so the second conditional can be for a range of situations, but all of them are just imagination, right? Just imagination, right? If I could, I would, but I can't, right? Imagine, oh, I wish, but maybe a wish. You cannot, right? If I could, I would, right? And yeah, my favorite, if I were, I love this one too, remember? If I were you, right? If I were you, I'd study hard every day, right? Right? But I'm not Yukiko, I'm not Ping, right? I'm not you, but this is imagine, right? If I were you, if I were you, right?
Oh, yeah. The all second class.
Yeah. If I had, and my favorite again, if I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, I would.
I would buy a Ferrari.
I'd buy a Ferrari. Good.
Okay.
I'd buy a Ferrari. Good idea.
Wake up, man.
Yeah, if I had $1 million, right? So all those good. And then last thing, again, for Yukiko, don't worry about these. I think for Yukiko's class, we might learn this part in the future. But Yukiko's class, this one, maybe not yet. This one we'll learn at the end of your book. We'll learn the second conditional at the end of pre-intermediate. My pre-intermediate classes are learning second now. But third conditional is sometimes quite confusing, right? So this one usually we save for very end of pre or intermediate, right? Right? So this one, again, this is our imaginary past, right? I'll do imagined past, right? Where you take the past, you change the past. So for me, I'm going to put here, I didn't stay in America, right? I came, right? I didn't stay in America, right? I live in Singapore, right? So if I imagine the past, maybe if I had stayed in America, right? I can imagine, right? What would have happened, right? Maybe for me, if I had stayed in America, I wouldn't have met you. Okay.
Yeah. So
again,
the past.
You take the past. You take the past. We are changing the past. So here, I have, right? I, right, didn't stay. I met you, right?
Yes.
See, it's opposite of the truth, right? Opposite of the truth, right?
So the second condition is imagine future.
Yes,
And the third condition is imagine past.
We're doing an imagined past. So this is not true past, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could say if anything, right? Is there anything you wish you could change about your past?
Oh, okay. But
right?
In fact, you didn't. You just imagine.
Yeah, right. Like I could say, if I had grown up in China, I would have learned Chinese. Did I grow up in China?
No.
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 Did I learn Chinese? Right? Again, no. Sad. I know it's a little sad, but I cannot speak Chinese, right? Yeah. So I can imagine, if I had grown up in China, I would have learned Chinese. But it's not true, right? Not true. Okay.
Past perfect tense.
Yeah, good. This one, right? So the third conditional, the reason it's a little difficult is we have if plus past perfect, and then we have would have plus our PP. Remember our past participle, right?
Future past perfect.
Yeah. So you this is my favorite question for the third, right? You can think about your life, how it would be different if you hadn't come to Singapore, right? You could think, if I hadn't come to Singapore, I would have
stayed in America.
Oh, for me, I would have stayed in America, right? This is for Mark, for me. How about for Ping? You would have, right?
Maybe I stayed in China.
Okay, good. Stayed in China.
Right? Why we use if I hadn't came, or if I hadn't come?
So careful. Remember, come is a little special. Come.
Come, came, and come.
Came. Yeah, changes back to come.
Yeah. So the third one is come.
Yeah, we have present.
I confused. Past
and then past participle, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe I'll spread them out a little bit, like this.
Yeah.
Right?
So this sentence come is a past participle.
Yeah. So it's 1, 2, 3. Little special, right? Yeah. How about Yukiko with no Singapore? What city would you live in? In Japan? No Singapore. Where would you live?
Tokyo.
Tokyo?
Yes, I would have stayed in Tokyo.
Oh, okay, good. Right? So you do, if I hadn't come to Singapore, same thing. I would have lived, would have stayed in Tokyo, right? If you have that pattern, okay? if I hadn't come.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Right? But
Yeah.
you can say, right, I did. I came to Singapore. Right?
Yeah.
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 Came to Singapore.
I don't live in Tokyo.
Mm.
I
Right.
came to Singapore. I wanted stay.
You wanted to stay.
Yeah, wanted to stay.
Oh, good. So I wanted to stay in Singapore, right? But, right, maybe something happened, right?
Sorry. If I don't
Oh.
come to Singapore, I wanted to. I would. I
Oh,
Good.
would want.
if I hadn't come to Singapore.
Yeah, I would
I
have,
would
right?
have.
You imagine past.
Yes.
Imagine
Yes.
what would have happened.
Stay. I want to stay in Italy.
Oh, Italian.
In Italy, oh,
Yes.
I would have, I would have gone to Italy. Maybe go to Italy.
I would have gone to Italy.
Yeah, that sounds very good, right?
But
Are you happy with Singapore? Singapore's okay?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Because if
happy.
you're not, maybe you're like, maybe you do like this one, sad face like this. Maybe you say, I hate Singapore. Then we can do one more. I think you guys learned in upper, right? There's the, I wish I had gone to Italy.
I wish.
Yeah, that's the same idea, right? Where you can also, you can wish for different past. I didn't go to Italy. I wish I had gone to Italy. Okay.
This situation is now.
Regret. You feel bad. But I think you guys are okay. No problem. You like Singapore?
Can I say? Can I say if I hadn't come to Singapore, I wish I had gone to Italy. It's the right sentence.
Let's see. That one I wouldn't use the. You have to choose this one, or this one. Right?
Oh, I cannot put them together. I cannot use two together.
I wish I would have. If I hadn't, let's see, if I hadn't done this, I wish I would have. No, it's like when I put them together, it sounds very strange to me. So usually I put them separately, right? Like this one, I would say I moved to Singapore, right? I hate it. I wish I had gone to Italy, right?
Yeah. Cannot use the third.
I think using I wish is a different grammar. So this one is a different pattern, right?
Different pattern.
It's a different pattern. You also learned this in your upper book, right? I wish I had, right? To show that you wish you could change the past. But yeah, I haven't heard them combined, I don't think.
Oh, you mean we just use wish? It's just a single sentence. I use wish, but sometimes we don't put wish to other conditions together.
Just because remember for this grammar we need an if, and we need the would have.
Would, yeah.
Yeah, and we need the I wish it. Yeah.
It's a pattern you should use in this way. But if you change it, it's a bit weird.
Well, I think it gets very long. The sentence will be very, very long.
Okay, so, you can put together, but you have to speak clearly. So you have to speak more long sentence. Okay.
I mean, you could do it, right? But I think it's going to be quite long, right? I wish, right? We do say this, like, I wish you would have asked me this question, earlier, right? I wish you would have, right? So, but it's, I wish you would have asked me this. Yeah, so, but this grammar also, maybe this is for next time. I'll try to find a good combo. But this one gets very long. It gets a little confusing, I think, right? Wish you would have asked me. Yeah, so
Yes,
I will put that as the, I'll put that as
will.
the thing. I'll try to find a good example for next time.
Okay, yeah,
But-
because after third condition, we have learned it's a complex condition.
Yeah, mix.
Yeah, they
Mixed
mix,
conditionals. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
mixed
mixed
conditional.
condition.
So
Yeah.
I felt confused for
Yeah,
Me-
that's okay.
mixed conditions.
Even teachers get confused with mixed conditionals.
Mixed condition means the front part is second, the after part
Yeah,
is
the front.
third.
Yeah, right. If I came, I would have done this, right? If I came to the party, I would have done this, right? So that does get very confusing, and like even for me, if you give me a sentence quickly in mixed conditionals, I sometimes have to double check. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess if you're learning that in advanced, I haven't taught this advanced book, but I can take a look and see. And again, I'll put for Yukiko, right? You'll learn mixed conditionals in about a year or two. These ones, right? This is like more advanced English, right? So this you will learn, but this one does get quite confusing sometimes. So, yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, even I don't want to get Matt in trouble, but Matt actually might have some good examples for mixed conditionals if you have him tomorrow. But I can double check with him any good examples.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I also reviewed.
It gets confusing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I'll put that on my
when I did my homework, I made some mixed conditionals, and I don't know. I didn't know how to use the verb. They gave me a part of a sentence, and I should continue finish the sentence. So in the second part, I don't know how to use the verb because it's a mixed conditional.
Yeah, which one to use? Like, let me see. Well, maybe I can even look and see what book you're using. I can try to find a good example. Are you in Cutting Edge, or are you using what? I think we're using Cutting Edge and English. No, not English File. What book are you using?
You mean upper intermediate?
Yeah, or
I use English File. English File.
English File, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh yeah, if it's an upper, I should be able to find it pretty easily, right? English File upper. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and actually, what on Thursday? You guys know what's happening Thursday?
Thursday.
Thursday.
What happened? What will happen?
Yeah, so Thursday is a public holiday.
Oh, so we won't take class on Thursday.
Yeah. So Thursday I will not be here for Thursday's live. So you can still come if you want to see Matt tomorrow and Friday, but Thursday we have a public holiday. So no YouTube class on Thursday.
This week Thursday. This week.
This week Thursday is a holiday.
Huh? Oh.
It's called Vesak Day, right? Or Vesak Day. Sorry, Vesak. Vesak Day, right? Vesak Day. So I hope you guys have a good holiday. You can keep studying. Maybe Ping, you can write conditionals. Yukiko will do the homework from my class, the pre-intermediate homework, right? and then Mike, you can get a haircut. And
next week. Yeah.
Next week. Oh, next week. Right? Next week. But that's all for today. So I hope you guys had fun. We did haircuts and then some difficult grammar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah,
review
so very good.
my homework.
Yeah, you can review. Yeah, and of course you can think of any questions also for the future. That's okay. But yeah, but until then, I'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.
And see you next
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yep, see you next Tuesday. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay,
Goodbye.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.